You might be wondering, am I not losing weight because I'm not eating enough? I've got the answer coming up next. In this video, you'll find out if not eating enough will stall your weight loss. And then we'll dive into what could be happening if your weight loss is stalled. And last, we'll cover how you can lose all your weight without stopping your weight loss. So I'm not laughing at you. I know that I'm smiling right now, and it's because what's going through my mind, I'm trying to decide whether I should share with you or not, or just stick to the script. But nothing aggravates me more than people that come through my program and they think at 222 pounds that they're almost 100 pounds overweight. Well, I'm not eating enough. Oh no, Karen, that ain't the reason why you are overweight. Look, I have been in this industry a very long time, 26 years. And I have had, at the time I'm recording this right now, over 46,000 people come through my program. And I have never seen someone stall their weight loss or stop losing weight because they're not eating enough. And a lot of people try to claim that this is their problem. A lot of people will say, and I'm talking about people who are significantly overweight, people who have a good 50, 80, 120 plus pounds to lose. A lot of them actually think that, well, I'm not losing weight because I ain't eating enough. I'm just so full, I just can't get it. And I like to say, oh, you're eating something. Same thing I say to people who are like, I'm a picky eater. You're not that picky when you're 100 pounds overweight. Don't give me that baloney. You're not a picky eater. You just don't want to pick the steak and asparagus. You would rather have Taco Bell. Like, don't give me that baloney. Like, I would love to have Taco Bell all the time. I would love to be able to have the McRib. I would love to be able to drive through Arby's 3 times a day and not have it adversely affect my health. But I can't, because that would make me very sick and very fat. The reason that you are not losing weight is not because you're not eating enough. Go ahead and debate me on this all you want. You can comment below in the comments. In fact, I would love for you to comment below and tell me what you think. Do you think that's why you're not losing weight? It's because you ain't eating enough? Change my mind. I would love to hear a comment below. But I am telling you, in all the years I've been doing this and all the tens of thousands of programs I've written, and it's not true. That's not the reason why you're not losing weight. Now, let me make sure I say this. There are plenty of eating disorders out there that cause serious medical problems and even death because people are not eating enough. Anorexia, bulimia, other eating disorders. But I don't have people with eating disorders come to Code Red. That's not something that we battle at Code Red. If you have an eating disorder, oh my gosh, please consult your medical professional. Please get help for this. That's not my jam. That's not what I do. I'm talking about average people that do not have an eating disorder that just think that they're overweight or they're not able to lose weight because they're not eating enough. That's not the problem. Look, the way that you gain weight is you eat in excess of what you can burn. Calories matter. As much as some people want to argue this with me, and even a lot of medical doctors, well-meaning, highly intelligent medical doctors, will argue, well, calories don't matter. Calories don't matter. All you have to do is eat keto. It's just fine. Calories don't matter. You just have to eat carnivore or whatever. Just don't count the calories. That's baloney. That's baloney. You have to count calories. You have to make sure that you take into an account the volume that you're eating. So yes, calories matter. And yes, you are overweight because you are eating too many calories. People also try to say to me, well, I'm overweight and I'm not able to lose weight because of my hormones. Look, there are some really serious conditions like PCOS that can interrupt the weight loss process. But I've had many women come through Code Red with PCOS, and I have been able to successfully get weight off of them and successfully reverse their PCOS and successfully balance their hormones with real food, water, and sleep. And guess what? They had a baby. They had that baby that they were so desperately wanting, all because they changed their diet. So I understand that PCOS and other kind of hormonal problems and conditions can make it to where it could be difficult. But really, you can do a lot with real food, water, and sleep. Now, I don't know how you feel about the way I'm doing this video. I don't know how you feel about me right now, but I would love for you to subscribe to my channel because this is how I am in my videos. I'm gonna be real with you. In fact, this is the same Cristy that you'll get in a parking lot of a 7-Eleven, or the same Cristy at an event, or the same Cristy on one of my YouTube videos. I am the same all the time. If you like that, subscribe to my channel. Click that little bell icon. That way you're notified when I release a new video. I would love to have you build an ongoing relationship with me. So now that we already talked about you not eating enough could be stalling your weight loss, we know that that's not happening. What could be stalling your weight loss? In my experience, 99% of all weight loss stalls are caused by lack of water, lack of sleep, or being sloppy with your food. And what do I mean by that? Lack of water. Look, we all need to be drinking at least a gallon of water a day. I drink 160 ounces of water a day. And don't do that because I do that. I'm just telling you that I've been doing Code Red for a long time and I'm used to the water. And so I drink a lot of water. Plus I work out every day. I sweat really heavy, and that's what's a good amount of water for me. But if you miss your water mark, you are gonna stall your weight loss. Water is the number 2 rule in weight loss. You've got to keep up with your hydration. You want to avoid auto-intoxication. That's when you don't have enough fluids to flush out those toxins and they get reabsorbed. Not good, not pretty. And being properly hydrated is going to help keep up your energy. It's going to help you sleep better. It's going to help balance and regulate hormones. It's going to help you go potty better. It's going to help you feel full. So many benefits to proper hydration. So if you are cutting too low on your water, maybe you switch to Diet Coke and Red Bulls, not good. That's going to stall your weight loss. If you are cutting too low on sleep, that's going to stall your weight loss. Sleep is the number 1 rule when it comes to good health and weight loss. And we like to say you ain't sleeping, you ain't losing. It could be that you are doing really great with your food and really great with your water, but your 2-year-old was throwing up all night and kept you up. You're going to notice that the scale will probably be up the next morning because you got 3.5 hours of sleep, and half the time you were laying next to your 2-year-old on the bed. That is just a rough night's sleep, and you're going to notice that the scale will be up. I have pretty stressful times with Code Red, and I have a lot of employees, and whenever there's a problem with an employee, it always disrupts my sleep. I take things very seriously, and if I have to fire an employee or if I have the problem with an employee, it's always hard on me and I lose sleep over it, and I'll notice that my weight is up the next day. Even El Jefe, I gotta follow the rules. Everybody's gotta follow the rules. And the third reason you could be stalled is being sloppy with your food. And what do I mean by this? I mean sticking crap in your mouth that doesn't belong there. I mean that you just like this, driving the car saying, hey, give mommy a fry. Give mommy a fry. Give mommy the fry in the bottom of your bag. 1 fry here, 1 chicken nugget here, 1 bite of macaroni and cheese over there. It's 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. Well, it's only just 1. No, it ain't only just 1. It's 1 + 1 + 1. All those ones add up, and that could absolutely stall your weight loss. Even if it's just 1 Hershey's Kiss off your coworker's desk and that's really all you do, you've re-entered sugar, you've retoxified your body with sugar, yes, even that small amount, and it's gonna hold on to water because that's a carbohydrate, and you're gonna notice it's gonna take you some time to get it back off. So those are the top 3 reasons that almost all stalls can be broken from lack of water, lack of sleep, or being sloppy with your food. So really check. Be honest with yourself. Be truthful with yourself. Take a good, long, hard look at what you're doing and find out if your stall falls into one of those 3 categories. So how do you lose all your weight without stalling, without running into a roadblock, without plateauing? You do it with me because I got this whole thing figured out. I've been in this industry for a very long time. I've had a ton of people come through my program. I've got it streamlined. I've done the legwork, and I know how to get that weight off of you without any roadblocks. So 2 ways you can work with me. You can do a custom program. I'll link it up below. Or you can do the 10-pound takedown challenge. I'll link it up below. Either way, enter into the Code Red community and let me show you a different way. Let me show you the better way of the proper human diet of real food, water, and sleep. And you don't ever have to go around this mountain again. So click the links below and I will see you in the next video.